My name is Dennis Jarvis, and I will try to explain why I find it amazing that we currently have presumably intelligent people campaigning under the banner of Stop Oil, when it is quite clear that Earth will always need oil. While we can reduce the amount we need, we can't completely stop using oil. On the following slides, we will look at synthetic oil and the other products designed to reduce crude oil consumption. According to research papers, most synthetic oils are made from modified fossil fuels and other chemicals. It is clearly a very fine product, but it is expensive to produce. In most cases, you are back to fossil fuels as the first step in production. On the following slides, we will look at some of the products that are replacing the use of fossil fuels. Most solar panels are made of silicon, which is the main component in natural beach sand. However, converting sand into high-grade silicon comes at a high cost and is an energy-intensive process. High-purity silicon is produced from quartz sand in an arc furnace at very high temperatures. Satellites and spacecraft orbiting Earth are powered by solar panels. See the next slide for a full list of components. On the previous slide, we looked at the base manufacturing process for the silicon panels and described the finished product. On this slide, we look at the components that are used to make a completed panel that is ready to produce electricity. So, they supply electricity from solar energy, but the moving parts in the manufacturing machinery need oil and greasing during the manufacturing process. On the next slide, we will look at the other methods of producing electricity. Nuclear power has to be housed in a special power station. The uranium fuel used has to be mined, refined, created into pebbles, and filled into rods that are inserted into a specially constructed power station. Wind electric generators have many components that have to be made with machinery which, even if electric powered, will still need oil and grease for efficient operations and maintenance. Hydroelectric schemes need dams to be built and maintain a continuous strong water flow. The generator has to be made strong enough for high water pressure and specially coated with rust-proof materials. All of the generators used to produce electricity in all these methods need regular maintenance using oil and grease for all moving parts. All the products on this slide will probably be manufactured using machinery that also needs to be maintained using oil and grease. Oil is one of the ingredients used in several medicines as mentioned on this slide. Scientists are still working on synthesizing some of these medicines. As you can see, there are many widely used products that are manufactured from oil-based chemicals. In simple terms, we can reduce oil consumption, but oil will be necessary for the foreseeable future. For more information on reducing greenhouse gases, see my presentation about climate change. Any donation you can afford to give will be much appreciated by whichever charity you choose. Bye for now.